Imagine being told you don't belong in your own neighborhood by people who smile to your face but secretly plot to break you. That was me in 1997. But what they didn't know was that I was already building the perfect plan for revenge. If you've ever been underestimated or pushed around by people in power, hit that like button and subscribe, because this story is about how I turned humiliation into one of the most satisfying paybacks you'll ever hear. Back in 97, my family and I moved into a quiet, suburban neighborhood. At first, I thought it was perfect. Neat lawns, kids riding bikes, the smell of barbecues on weekends. But behind that picture-perfect image was the HOA, a group of neighbors who acted more like dictators than caretakers. It started small. Snide comments about my mailbox not being up to standard or the paint on my fence being too dull. But soon, it escalated. I'd get letters demanding fines for things that weren't even violations. When I tried to reason with them, they laughed, mocked me in front of the whole board. I can still remember the heat rising in my chest, the sting of humiliation, as one of them leaned in and whispered, "Maybe this neighborhood just isn't for people like you." That was my breaking point. For weeks, I researched every bylaw, every loophole, every piece of legal language in that HOA handbook. What they didn't realize is that by being so strict, they had given me the very weapons to dismantle them. When the next meeting rolled around, I walked in with a binder thicker than a phone book. One by one, I listed their violations. Illegal, fines, misuse of HOA funds, even shady deals with contractors. The room went silent. Their smug smiles vanished. And by the time I was done, half the board had no choice but to resign on the spot. The best part? I didn't just expose them. I replaced them. Within months, I was voted onto the new HOA board. And guess whose mailbox design suddenly became the official neighborhood standard? Mine. The looks on their faces, those same people who once told me I didn't belong, were priceless. Red with anger, trembling with embarrassment, but powerless. For the first time, I felt not just relief, but justice. Looking back, 1997 wasn't just the year I moved into that neighborhood. It was the year I learned that bullies only win if you let them. And sometimes, the sweetest revenge is simply turning their own rules against them. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? And don't forget to subscribe for more stories just like this one.